Okay, so it seems like we have an update on the whole Hachama situation. Now, if you don't know, obviously this is a pretty big thing that happened the other day, which I made a video on, essentially talking about a lot of these summaries and stuff that came from a live stream, which was later deleted. And obviously this was very concerning to a lot of fans because there was some pretty concerning kind of comments and stuff being made on her stream after receiving a pretty big barrage of kind of messages and things in her chat, which obviously then caused her stream to kind of spiral into talking about her personal life and yeah, essentially revealing that she's not doing the best kind of mentally, which obviously is absolutely terrible. Now, she also goes on to explore some things about like Hololive and things, and essentially kind of, yeah, revealing some behind the scenes things that she wasn't too happy about. Now, obviously, you know, this could be taken up with Hololive and stuff like that, but again, if you guys want to see all of the kind of stuff before that and everything that happened before this, essentially that will all be in the previous video. But today we're going to talk about the response that Hachama has actually given and the fact that she is now going on break, and also a response from Hololive as well. So this is the post that was put up on the HIATUS account, and they say, "This is HIATUS, but after considering my health and discussing with my family, it has been decided that I'll take a break from activities for a while. I feel deeply sorry to deliver this news to all the fans who always support me, but I would appreciate your understanding, from the manager in charge." So yeah, obviously it seems that Hachama will be going on a break, which obviously a lot of people were worried about. I mean, obviously I think it is the best thing for her, especially if she's not doing too good mentally, and I'm hoping that this break is just to do with the fact that, you know, it's like a kind of mental health break rather than a break because of some of the stuff that she revealed on stream, right? I hope that that is the case, and obviously we will go into the Hololive response in a second. But yeah, there's been a lot of people talking about it, saying, if possible, and if you have any concerns, try to talk to someone in your company that you trust. It's not healthy to try and carry all of the burden if something is bothering you. Maybe even try reach out and talk to some of your kohai from other branches, as they might even give you a different perspective on how to deal or handle certain things. And obviously, yeah, lots of people saying, rest well, Hachama, there's no need to rush, just heal little by little. And it seems like there's been a lot of support for her. As I said, there's been a lot of misinformation and a lot of kind of quoting things from the stream from like antis and stuff of Hololive, which obviously makes the situation seem more worse than it is. Obviously she isn't doing great, which is terrible, but there were some things that were kind of exaggerated, and a lot of people were not happy about that going on, including Cover themselves, who are taking action against this kind of stuff, and also other VTubers in Hololive, which I think I'll make a completely separate video on, because Miko is currently talking about a lot of the slander and stuff that has been put her way. So again, I will cover that in the next video. It will be up in a couple of hours from this one. But again, I thought that was pretty crazy too. But we also have the response from Cover as well. This is from Chris saying, Cover acknowledged what Hachama said in the stream, was in her unstable mental state, and as she will take a long break for recovery while reporting antis who used her words against Holo. Mega W, thank you, Yegu, and get well soon, Hachama. So yeah, obviously a lot of people have been pretty happy with this response, but again, this is what they put out, saying regarding the situation regarding Kai Hato, and a warning against spreading rumors. They say, thank you for your continued support and of Hololive Productions. Following this, Akai, who is currently affiliated with our company, has decided to take a break, prioritizing her recovery after consulting with their family and taking into account their mental state. In this situation, we've confirmed that comments made during Akai's stream have been taken out of context and are used to spread inappropriate rumors. We have also confirmed that information has been arbitrarily exaggerated and excerpted, and the aggressive and defamatory comments based on speculation have been made against other talents, including those named in the stream. These actions were severely damaging the reputation and feelings of the talent and cannot be tolerated. In particular, we see many instances of misinterpretation of comments made during the stream, leading to misleading statements. We recognize that. The comments made during the stream were made during Akai's unstable mental state. Therefore, we have made the stream private and are taking action to remove any illegal posts, such as copied videos. Furthermore, as with our previous policy, we'll take firm action against these actions, both civil and criminal, including legal actions such as requests for disclosure of sender information and lawsuits. So please refrain from such extreme behavior in general. We also ask that fans refrain from broadcasting to our talents or contacting them directly. via social media. So yeah, obviously they're taking a pretty harsh stance with that in terms of, you know, they're sending out the lawsuits and stuff if you do spread any kind of misinformation. And yeah, I think that is totally fine, because I think that, you know, they want to protect their talent and keep all of the information correct. I think if you're, you know, obviously talking about the correct information and are just kind of hoping that Hachama does good in the future, I think that's totally fine. You know, you're totally within your right to do that. But as I said, there's been a lot of antis, and I think that message is targeting mainly the antis that want to bring down Hololive for whatever reason. And, you know, they're using this information to essentially, yeah, kind of exaggerate or lie about things, about other talent, including people like Miko, who obviously has went live. Again, I will give you a full coverage of that in the next video. But yeah, I do think it's pretty crazy. I think that this situation has been a kind of a developing one, and I think, you know, the whole kind of summary of this is that I think a lot of people just want Hachama to be okay. You know, I don't think people care too much about the antis and stuff. Obviously, people care about the antis spreading rumors and things, but I think the main concern isn't of the antis. It's the main concern is of Hachama herself and how she is doing, and yeah, just kind of making sure that she's okay. But it's good to know that at least she is fine for now, and that she is, you know, taking a break, a much needed break, and that hopefully, yeah, a lot of this kind of stuff, you know, going on break and things can help her out in the future, because again, it sucks to receive comments like that over on her stream, and obviously she wasn't exactly in the best of places at the time, which obviously caused her to kind of spiral on stream, right? Again, a lot of people have been also commenting, saying glad to know things will be okay. I hope you'll be okay on break, and I look forward to your return, even if it takes some time. They're sending you the biggest hug ever, Hachama. You know, a lot of Japanese comments as well, obviously just putting in support and things. Take care, Hachama. Hope you can make a full recovery and come back. Obviously, as well, someone here saying, have you read the quote retweets from Japanese fans, though? Most of them think this decision is not helping her with her toxic family. Obviously, yeah, she did discuss things about her family and some not so nice things that were going on, but again, obviously she wasn't in the best of mental states, so I don't know how obviously true a lot of that stuff is, and you know, we shouldn't really speculate exactly what is going on, but I'm sure Hachama and Cover are probably gonna, you know, sort this out, are probably gonna you know, discuss exactly what is going on, and I think that, you know, yeah, I think a break would be the best. People say, yeah, for example, they replied here saying, we're outsiders, we should not interfere with our personal family issues, which is 100% true. You know, we shouldn't really get involved in any of that. It's not our kind of place to, you know, comment on her family or her personal things, because everyone's different. Everyone's got different kind of situations. So yeah, obviously, people say, hopefully this is a sign of changing things, how they handle things. They don't need to be firing people so often. Hope Hachama comes back and it's a real redemption story, which again, yeah, I think if Hachama comes back and, you know, obviously from her break and everything, it could signify a kind of new start for Hololive in terms of supporting their talents, because I think that was one of the major criticisms that people had, was the fact that, you know, she mentioned the fact that she wasn't being supported, apparently. That's from whatever I saw. Again, I'm not sure on how true that is, but again, it would be nice if Hololive could take this kind of situation as a kind of reminder that, hey, we maybe need to invest a little bit into supporting the talent in terms of like mentally and things, because again, it can be hard to be a VTuber and an idol, you know, to a lot of fans, right? So again, I think this is pretty much the whole update on the side of Hachama. Hopefully she's okay, and yeah, I'll keep providing you guys updates if there's anything else that comes out, but this came out like a couple of hours ago, so this is all we have for now. And as I said, I'll keep you guys up to date with what Miko is saying over on her stream in the next video that we cover. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, go to GameSubs, use my code Kaza, get 10% off. Again, they've got a ton of really cool stuff over there. Definitely recommend checking it out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.